Lost in space, an alien race, trapped in orbit with no escape, watching films from Earth's display, passing time from day to day. Stuck in orbit, what can I do? A movie marathon will have to do. From drama to horror and comedy too, an alien cinema will break through.
Captain's log number 537. Now, today I was floating through space, orbiting around Earth for the 537th time, I guess. So I've been doing this for a long time, and so today I mostly just did what I always do, which is watch a stupid movie. So what was the stupid movie that I watched today? Well, today I watched the Little Mermaid remake. Yes, the 2023 Little Mermaid remake. Now, for this remake, I had very low expectations. I've seen the original, obviously, a long time ago, and I really liked it. But I watched this new remake, and I was like, I don't know. My expectations were so low, I thought it was literally going to be the worst movie of all time. And I think that is the perfect way to go into this movie. Because if you expect this movie to be really, really bad, it's actually going to be surprisingly tolerable. Now, by no means is this a good movie. No way, no way. But I'll get into that later, into the specifics. But really, let's just talk about the things I hate. I hated every single sequence that happened underwater. This movie is so dark and dreary and drab. There's no color at all. I mean, like, look at this movie. Look at this movie. Look at that. I can't, what am I looking at? I can't see anything. It is so dark and dreary all the time. Colors are completely washed out. I mean, this movie is based off of one of the most colorful animated films of all time. And look at this thing. It is so dreary all the time. I can't see anything. It's always so dark under the water. I don't know why they would make it so dark. Also, the character design for all the sea creatures, terrible. Okay, like, the animated movie has some of the most expressive animated characters of all time. And this movie, all the fish, they really wanted them to look real. And because all the fish look real, I don't know. It makes everything look boring. The fish have no souls, okay? I mean, fish in real life have no souls. That's probably why vegetarians can justify eating fish, because the fish just don't have any souls. So the fish in this movie look really realistic, which is a big detriment to the whole film. So even under the big musical number, like Under the Sea, it's got no soul. But even though they tried to make the fish look real, everything under the sea looks fake because the CG is so bad. It's like a Windows XP screensaver. But the movie was completely different as soon as you went above the sea. As soon as you're on land, it was so good. So, let's talk about the stuff that happened on land. First off, Prince Eric, perfect. Like, he's so good in this movie. The original movie, Prince Eric doesn't have much to do. But in this one, he's so good. Now, Haley Bailey does a really good job as Ariel, but she basically does the same thing as the animated version. She doesn't really bring much new stuff to the plate. But Eric, Prince Eric, I don't even know the actor's name who plays Prince Eric, but he did such a good job. And just the character himself was just so well written. And they add so much more to his character. And it's just like, makes it much more enjoyable to watch. Because you're cheering for Prince Eric just as much as you're cheering for Ariel. But then later on in the movie, they go back under the water. But of course, Prince Eric can't go under the water. So now we lose Prince Eric. and we go back to the dark, dreary underwater scenes, and it just makes things so bad. And it reminds you just how bad the first half of the movie was. So, this movie, I'm gonna have to give it a 5 out of 10. Okay, we gotta cut that score in half because half of the movie was complete trash. The stuff above water was actually a lot of fun. There were some missed opportunities there where there are some potential dance numbers that could have happened above water that just never happened. Like, they went to a market, and at the market there's music and there was dancing, but it wasn't a dance sequence. It was just dancing that happened inside the movie. And they could have had the opportunity to have like a really cool show-stopping number right there. But that's pretty much all I did today was I watched that stupid movie, and now I'm doing this captain's log, and I'm just floating through space around Earth with nothing to do. But yeah, captain's log out.